Welcome back to the Big Show. Maya Palacio. I'm Jamel Hartman. It's the Daily Hour brought to you by the BAC Group of Companies, Medicals, Lindos, and People's Pharmacies. Do not forget to subscribe on our website. Follow us on all of our social media channels to stay up to date with all that we have going on. Help us grow beyond the mic as we do our part to continue to improve our community. All right. Without further ado, folks, if you haven't already, make sure you give us a thumbs up, a love, a like. Make sure you're sharing it with your family, friends, your colleagues. I don't know what's going on with Facebook, but it keeps showing like Facebook user. It did show Suzanne's name earlier, so I don't know if Facebook's having issues. But sorry if you want to be identified and it's showing Facebook user, but maybe if you give us a like on Facebook or a love, it'll show your name. So make sure you're sharing the conversation with your friends, your family, your colleagues. Let's bring our guests in today. Give a warm TDH welcome to Clifford Roberts. We're talking about Man on the Run, folks.
Good morning, Jamel. Good morning, Maya.
Morning.
Good morning.
I can't call Uncle Cliffy in public, can I?
No.
All right. It's Mr. Roberts. It's Clifford Roberts. Look, he's known me all my life, right?
I hear.
I'm gonna let people know I'm happy to know a brother like this. So thank you for your patience. Thanks for doing this. But I'm gonna put you on the spot before we jump into today's conversation.
No worries.
We were asking the audience earlier, what's the most romantic thing to do in Bermuda?
Well, I'm a very simplistic person. So for me, it's about taking the dogs for a walk with my significant other, my wife, and then coming home and just relaxing on the couch with a glass of wine and chilling.
It's that simple. That's simple. That sounds like something Maya would just want to do. Like
walk the dogs and sit down and drink wine.
Yeah.
It does not sound like a bad day at all. It sounds like a very pleasant day.
But I think the point is, it doesn't have to always. Romantic doesn't mean over the top. So I appreciate it.
It's about time, really.
Indeed.
Jamel, you said it earlier. I was listening. You said it's about the connections.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about.
Absolutely. Well, let's jump into today's conversation. Again, thank you for your patience. Thanks for commenting last minute as well. Just tell the audience, those who may not know, a bit about your background and then your role with the Man on the Run.
Okay, so first of all, I'm a police officer, and 13 years ago, I decided to create an event for men to take care of ourselves. I wanted to find something where we could start giving back to the community. And I came up with the idea of a 5K. And I did a little bit of research into men's health and what affects us, what was the most highly disease out there that would affect us. And it was prostate cancer. My research was prostate cancer. Because I was watching the partner read that's been going on for years. So I decided, you know what, we need to give back. I want to find a way that we can educate men. So I created the Man on the Run, went to the cancer center, got some assistance from them. We looked for sponsors, and you see the name AXA XL, and they came on board and they decided they were going to support the event alongside with Butterfield and Vallis, and here we are 12 years later, Man on the Run.
And you've been the organizer since inception?
I created the event.
Wow.
The race director. So basically with the team that we have from AXA as well as Butterfield and Vallis, Terry Durant at B&B, Allison at AXA, Allison Dodd. So we've had some excellent team members to promote the event, to push it, also with the Cancer Center, and to raise funds. And it's all about education as well.
So you mentioned 5K. Obviously, it's bigger than that. I was reading about it just yesterday. Explain in the most layman term, what is the Man on the Run? Because there's a walking part. It's not just quick 5K.
So basically what it is, it's an event for men only, where obviously you register for this 5K run or walk, and all the funds that are raised goes towards the Bermuda Cancer Center's Equal Access Fund, the radiation therapy, and it also goes towards the educational component that they have when they go out into the public to assist men with the means, should they not be able to afford any type of medical care when it comes to prostate cancer. And cancer itself. So
Mm.
it's all about providing support. The event, which is on Sunday, this week Sunday, the 10th of November at Work Academy.
Mhm.
Thank you, Work Academy, for allowing us to use the facility for all these years. And it's for 7-year-olds
Mhm.
up. We have 7-year-olds, we have 80-year-olds registered to participate in this 5K run or walk. It's a competitive run, competitive walk, and a fun walk as well. It's all about raising the awareness, because as you know, Jamel, as men, collectively, we tend to steer away from going to the doctor
Mhm.
for getting our prostate checked. We steer away from the doctors and the hospitals if we injure ourselves.
Mhm.
So it's all about ensuring that we start to take care of ourselves. The women do it, and it's very easy for them. It's very difficult for men. Like with this event, we take long to even register for events.
Mhm.
You know how men are collectively. Not
Yeah.
saying all men are like that.
No, but it's not harsh. And Maya, before you jump in, I just want to
Yeah,
say, 'cause I've had it written here since last week, because people know I actually had a colonoscopy last week, and people were like, "I'm so happy," and it's good to know you take. And I was like, it's true, because men don't normally go there and do
We
these
don't.
things.
We
And
don't.
at 43, interestingly enough, put our business out there. My sister had the same procedure the same day, which was crazy, right? We didn't know we were doing it. But it's nothing like knowing. It's nothing like having professionals in your face. Because when I went there for the initial consultation, and it speaks to you about, this was the sad thing, for me, especially my mom being diagnosed with cancer in her 50s. When you go and they, you see if you even need anything, to be checked, you actually see cancer patients. And the question that ran through my mind is, did they come too late?
Right.
It really hit me like, did they come too late? I don't know this, but as you're speaking, I've been meaning to talk about this and just try to encourage fellow men, like, to really, really, hey, just go. Like, if you're able, go. If you're not able, there are resources that you can maybe find. So I just wanted to say that before Maya jumped in. Sorry, Maya.
No, yeah, definitely. It's such an important topic to even to mention and to highlight. Because honestly, just the other day, actually, I ran to somebody and his pinky was broken, just a short story. And I was like, oh, is it broken? He was like, yeah, it's been broken since I was a child. I was like, what happened? Basically, he did break it. He told his father it hurt. He was probably like 7. His father was like, oh, shake it off, man up, da da da. And then 2 weeks later, he was like wondering why he was holding his hand a certain way. They finally went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, nothing we could do now. It's been like that for weeks, so it's just gonna look like that for the rest of your life. And I was just like, that really sucks, because obviously growing up, man, I was taught to be tough, toughen up, shake it off, da da da. And so that's a small instance, but it's just things like that do influence it. But going back to Man on the Run, there, some people do get involved in the event, due to having the experience themselves. But what about the event makes it really necessary for you in particular to holding this?
Well, for me, it's really important that we learn to support each other and understand that as men, we don't know what's going on with the guy next to me, the guy that's in front of me, the guy that's walking beside me. And this event is all about providing support to people that you don't know. It's about creating relationships, so as women, and Maya, I'm sure you can attest to this. You go to an event, you go to a function, you see someone, you meet them, and it's like you just sort of hit it off, and you have this conversation, and then it's 3-4 weeks later, you see them in town, and it's like, hey, how you doing? I saw you last week, and you're having this conversation. We're men, we don't get into that, but through spreading the awareness of, hey, how was your day? I'm here to talk to you because I met you at the Man on the Run last week, and hey, how's everything? You know what, man? I'm experiencing this and whatever, and it's about providing support. So one thing that really touched me with this event was the fact that, and I talk about support. So out of this event created the Prostate Awareness Bermuda group, which is a male group that men meet every Thursday, the second Thursday of every month, to discuss their challenges or their journey, whether they had benign prostate hyperplasia, which is called BPH, which is an enlarged prostate, or they have had the prostate surgery, having the prostate removed. So it's about talking about their experiences, and then being able to go out into the public and talk about those experiences for someone who is not talking about it, who's not dealing with it. Because again, early prevention is early detection, and that's important for me with this event. Raise the awareness, making sure that we get checked, and we catch it early. You talked about it. Catching it early is the important thing.
Yeah. Who would you like to see participate in this event?
Well, again, this is an all male event. So what I'm really hoping for is for all males, boys, from the age of 7 and up, to just come out. The elderly, the seniors, I'm saying the elderly, the seniors. I know we have 80-year-olds registered for this event. So it's not limited to any male. Any male that wants to register for this event, come out, register for the event this week, Sunday. But again, I had a conversation with someone last night, and they said to me, "Oh, well, I have to work on Sunday. Can I do it another time?" I said, "Listen, the money goes towards us as men. It goes towards the cancer center. You can register and you can do the event today. You can register and do the event next week. It's not preventing you from doing it at any time. You can go overseas on your business trip or your vacation and do a 5K walk or run, and just make note of it, because it's all about creating a better lifestyle for yourself."
Indeed.
I like that. I like the fact that you don't necessarily have to be there with everyone, but if you can, do it just so you're contributing. That's nice.
And so what has actually happened is, with a lot of men that have actually started this event for the first time, they're just getting out running, they're just getting out walking, and they see me on the street, and it's a conversation of, "Hey, I've jump started my health regime," and I'll see them cycling. You see them participating in more events like running races or cycling events or swimming. So it's not just about this walk. And like I said, it goes back to creating a better lifestyle for us as men, to say, I'm taking care of myself and I'm going to support the person next to me.
I know you did mention it earlier on, but can you reiterate exactly when does it take place and how people could actually donate and participate?
Okay, so you can go into racedayworld.com, register for the event, which is this week, Sunday the 10th of November. It starts at 8:30 at Work Academy, Middle Road. It's a $35 registration fee. The funds will go towards the cancer center. 8:30 is our junior race, which is a 2.2K. The men's or the adult race is at 9 a.m. And again, racedayworld.com. We have numerous categories. I mentioned earlier the walk, non-competitive, the run, competitive, and it's going to be a fun day. We have a lot of prizes, raffle prizes at the end of the event, and there's also prizes for all those within the age categories. racedayworld.com, or you can go to the Cancer Center, chc.bm, and register. You can also make donations if you want towards the event. Now, within the event, there's also 2 specific categories for those men within the corporate world, whether it's AXA or Ernst & Young, where we have a challenge where the men, those that have the company that has the most participants on the day, they will win a plaque. And there's also a School Spirit Award, which again is the school that has the most participants. Now, thus far in its existence, the Bermuda Police Service, as Jamel knows, I am a police officer, they have always won the corporate event plaque. So what I'd like to do is, or what I'd like to see is, more businesses, more corporate entities coming out and saying, "Hey, we want to be a part of this. We want to rock this. Let's get on board. Men, come out."
Yeah. Yeah, this is a great event, and I'm ashamed that I did not know it was going on for 12 years. Like this is, I've known of it, but I didn't know it was so long. And forgive me because there's 12 years I have not lived in Bermuda. In saying that, I'm grateful that something like this exists, and I hope that we can just from this conversation get some more numbers out. I know I'm going to be sharing in my chat groups as soon as the show is over. So thank you for what you're doing, and look forward to hopefully we get one of our colleagues to cover it this weekend. And
yeah, it'll be great. So just before I close out, the pickup date for the race day bags is on Saturday between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at Butterfield and Vallis on Woodlands Road. So those of you that register, you come pick up your bags on Saturday and show up on Sunday for the event. And come out and support each other.
All righty, you heard it. Clifford Roberts, thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.
Thank you for having me.
All righty. Folks, if you appreciated that conversation, please give us a thumbs up, a love, a like. Facebook user says, all the best with the event, bro. Wish I was on island to support you. And Charles H. Jefferson II says, men don't traditionally take care of ourselves. We need to hold each other accountable when it comes to our health. Indeed. I absolutely agree. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about minute 15 seconds to wrap it up. Daily Play, we're going to do a giveaway as well. So don't go anywhere. It could be you.